the Cardano Summit 2026 will not happen. The Cardano Foundation confirmed the cancellation after a critical on-chain treasury funding vote failed to reach the required supermajority. The proposal sought 7.8 million ADA to host a two-day summit in Singapore on October 5 and 6. Despite strong delegate support, 135 DREPs voted in favor and 61 against. The total stake backing, the proposal fell short at 65.21%, just below the 66.67% threshold required for Treasury withdrawals. The vote closed on May 29, and the proposal expired without ratification. The failure of the vote highlights a key nuance. In Cardano's governance model, decisions are weighted by stake, not just delegate count. While the proposal had majority backing from DREPs, the total stake allocated to those in favor was not enough to meet the supermajority requirement. This is a significant outcome because it shows how governance can fail even when a majority of participants support an action, if the stake distribution is not aligned with that support. The proposal itself was already a revised version of an earlier plan that had sought 14.07 million ADA for the Summit Plus a sponsorship at the token 2049. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Event in Singapore. After feedback, the foundation scaled back the budget by more than 20%, added audited fund management, milestone-gated payments, and an independent oversight committee. These changes were intended to address concerns and increase the chances of approval, but they were not enough to push the vote over the line. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson and Cardano Foundation CEO Frederick Gregard both publicly urged DREPs to support the revised proposal. The foundation itself, which holds voting power as a DREP, chose to abstain from the vote, stating it wanted to avoid influencing the outcome. Despite these efforts, the vote failed. The foundation has now begun to wind down preparations for the summit, acknowledging the outcome and respecting the governance process. This outcome raises questions about the future of large-scale events on the Cardano network. While the foundation remains committed to community-driven governance, this failure suggests that securing funding for major initiatives may require more stakeholder alignment than previously anticipated. The event's cancellation also removes a potential catalyst for ADA price movement that had been expected around the summit's timing. The broader implications of this failure are still unfolding. The Cardano Foundation may need to revisit its approach to large-scale events, including whether to seek alternative funding sources or adjust the structure of future proposals to better align with stakeholder expectations. The Foundation's commitment to transparency and governance is clear, but the mechanics of stake-weighted voting remain a challenge when large Treasury withdrawals are at stake. What happens next will depend on how the Foundation and the community respond. Will they attempt to repropose the summit with a different funding structure, or will they pivot to smaller-scale events or alternative community engagement strategies? The next. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Signal to watch will be any new governance proposal related to future events or Treasury use. The Foundation has not yet announced its next steps, but the outcome of this vote will likely shape the approach moving forward. For now, the cancellation of the Cardano Summit 2026 is a concrete example of how governance can fail even when there is broad support from participants. It also underscores the importance of stake distribution in on-chain decisions. As the Cardano ecosystem continues to evolve, the governance model will remain a critical factor in shaping the network's direction.